Hi, hello students, welcome in my channel. Today we discuss about the factor which is needed to us to know about some of the information in our syllabus, in your standard. Just have go to that. When you sit under the fan is rotate. What is this called? Why this fan is rotating? Generally we have just a top in your home. The small child is playing with the top. Why this? What? Which quantity is? Yeah. What the meaning can we say about that? Which word you use for in science? Then we can be observe that this is the scientists we have. I think you listen about that something actually gravitation. The scientist name is Newton. When the Newton is observed to the apple tree, and the apple suddenly fell down. So it's like it's a gravitation here. Research about that and show in front of the whole world. But which type, such like the velocity, yeah, what the words can be used for them. So all this example, these I have used, yeah, these have connected to such like our title is that motion. So motion means what? Motion means suddenly we can say about that the continued displacement of object is called motion. The continued displacement of object is called as the motion. Before that the definition of the motion we can be learned, that is the concept is clear to us, that is the body displacement. Displacement is nothing but having the two meanings about that. The when the student is confused what is distance and what is the displacement. Look at that. Suppose A is a boy stand, travel distance 4 kilometer. And another is example is that suppose X is a boy stand is here in this place and travel distance in this way and at the reach at point Y. That is the journey, suppose that 4 kilometer. Where is the concept about that? Just understood. What is the meaning of the motions? Just we have known that is the displacement means what is the distance. Distance means nothing but the travel person one place to other place. That is distance. And here is the concept that displacement. Displacement means the persons, yeah, the things that travel in a straight line. The persons, yeah, things, yeah, non-living things, whatever can we say about that. Just I use for the examples, they have in a straight line. It is called as the displacement. And distance means travel in this way any directions. Means direction is straight line not mentioned is here. That is called the distance. This distance and displacement used to us in A standard, 9 standard, 11 standard in future. That's very important concept to us. The concept is clearly reported that distance means and displacement means. Change in displacement upon time is called as, what is that? That is we can say velocity. And change in distance upon time, can we say distance upon time? Distance upon time means speed. And displacement upon time, that is displacement upon time, it is called as the velocity. This concept it is useful to us about the subject, that is the computer exam, the scientific question can be asked about that. The person is travel in a straight line. What is called? That is can be displacement. The persons can be travel in any direction. What is called as the distance. So they have need to us about that. The concept is here. The continued displacement of object is called as the motions. So for you can understand I think for this definition of the motions such like is that motion is nothing but the velocity we can be say about that. Now types of the motion we have learned that. First one the linear motion. As we can be linear, linear means a straight line. Linear means it's a one type of line. So motion, linear motion, what you can be say about that? Is having that the when the we can be soldier in a march, they have just like walking. Means such like is that is also motion. They have traveled in a same direction. They have their movement cannot be changed. But having this is called as the uniform motion. This is type of the linear motion, that is the uniform motions. Before that, we can understand what is the linear motion. Linear motion means a straight line, the object or things is travel with a straight line or in a same direction. Straight line or in a same direction. Direct is most important to us here. What is the difference? Linear motions. Then next are the non-linear motions. These are the two main types of the motion. So that in the linear motion they have further having two types, that is uniform linear motion and non-uniform linear motion. So in uniform motions there is an example, we can say the march of the soldiers in a straight line. Do not have change their directions. That is called that the uniform motion, we can say about that. Uniform linear motion. Next one, that is the non-uniform linear motion. In the non-uniform linear motion, that is the changing their direction. Means suppose the girls is playing on the slider and suddenly come to up to the downward, then come again that. For the examples that can be mentioned in English textbook that. So this is having that the non-uniform motion. Non-uniform linear motion, you can be understand, I think. Next one, that is the non-linear motion. Non-linear motion means in that linear motion there is a directions is not mentioned about that. Means the object or things that have motion, they does not move in a straight line. They have does not move in a straight line. That motion is called as the non-linear motion. Very easy concept. Means they have not in a straight line. They have moved any directions. That is the motion is called as the non-linear motion. So here is that they have further we can be types. You generally will look about that. In the non-linear motions, there is a oscillatory motion, periodic motion, random motion. Just the oscillatory motions. So we have in the students just playing the string in your home, in a school, wherever that. So in the string, what happens? That's in this way, means go and come, in go and come. Either suddenly we can say oscillatory motion, we can say. Periodic having that in such like a period, means they have time period is important for that. Then again is that random. Random means such a example is a butterfly. Randomly one flower to other flower. Easily can be jump, and this type of traveling, such like a traveling, such like a distance, such like a displacement, it is called as the motion. These are the general informations of the motion. I think near about 50 or 60% you understand what is the motion. Once again I repeat now, what is the motion? Motion is nothing but we can continue displacement of object in a is called as the motion. Motion have types. Two types you can be maintained, that is a linear motion and non-linear motion. In the linear motions is a total depend on that the straight line or same direction of that the motions. The object can be traveled in a straight line or in a same directions. They have linear motions. The further having the two types, that is uniform linear motion. Next one non-uniform linear motion. Uniform linear motion having they have straight line, and then non-uniform motions means they are changing their directions, and they have also in a straight line also. So it is called as the example. Here subtypes of the linear motion. Next one, that is the another these types of the motion, non-linear motion. It's a as the against, that is a vice versa, we can say about that the linear motion. The object or things does not have in a straight line. It does not have move in a straight line. It is known as the non-linear motions. There are further hands types that oscillatory motion, periodic motions, and random motions. This will be learned in the next period. Just we listen about that. I think you understand this. Next, so many questions. If any questions that have clear, I think in chapter in that period we can that they have need for what the meaning perfect displacement and distance means, and also we can be get a conclude what is the motions about that. Motion is related our total our life is that, and this can be concept is of the motion is clear. I think today we can be stop over next chapter next parts will be continue now.